The United States Senate has officially confirmed Senator Markwayne Mullin as the nation's next Department of Homeland Security Secretary, placing him at the helm of America's vast security apparatus during a critical period of international tension. The confirmation comes as Iran categorically denied reports of ongoing diplomatic talks with the United States aimed at ending the current conflict, which has now entered its fourth week with no signs of resolution. Mullin, who previously served in the Senate, will now oversee border security, immigration enforcement, cybersecurity, and counterterrorism efforts across multiple federal agencies. His appointment signals the administration's commitment to maintaining robust security measures as global tensions continue to escalate. The denial of peace talks by Iranian officials further complicates an already volatile situation in the Middle East, with regional allies watching closely for signs of diplomatic breakthrough. As Secretary Mullin prepares to take office, his immediate priorities will likely focus on coordinating security responses to ongoing international threats while managing domestic security challenges. A housing affordability crisis is intensifying as more than 200 mortgage deals specifically designed for first-time buyers have disappeared from the British market since March 6, leaving thousands of prospective homeowners struggling to secure financing. Rising mortgage rates continue to squeeze the housing market, with financial analysts warning that additional upheaval is expected in the coming weeks as lenders reassess their risk profiles. The withdrawal of these mortgage products represents a significant blow to young adults and families attempting to enter the property market for the first time, many of whom have spent years saving for deposits. This trend reflects broader economic pressures affecting global housing markets, as central banks worldwide grapple with inflation concerns and monetary policy adjustments. The disappearance of affordable mortgage options threatens to create a generation locked out of homeownership, potentially reshaping demographic patterns and economic stability. Industry experts predict that without intervention, the current trajectory could lead to a prolonged period of reduced home sales and increased rental market pressure across major metropolitan areas. Qatar's Foreign Affairs Ministry has issued a compelling call for regional coexistence throughout the Middle East, emphasizing that diplomatic engagement remains essential even as Iranian military actions continue to destabilize the area. The ministry's spokesman stressed that sustainable peace requires all regional powers to prioritize dialogue over conflict, despite ongoing tensions that have escalated significantly in recent weeks. This diplomatic initiative comes as Qatar positions itself as a crucial mediator in Middle Eastern affairs, leveraging its unique relationships with various regional actors including Iran, Israel, and Gulf neighbors. The small but influential nation has historically played an outsized role in regional diplomacy, hosting peace talks and maintaining communication channels when other diplomatic avenues have failed. Qatar's emphasis on coexistence reflects growing concern among Gulf states that prolonged conflict could destabilize the entire region's economy and security framework. As missile exchanges continue between Iran and Israel, Qatar's diplomatic efforts may prove vital in preventing the conflict from expanding into a broader regional war that could have devastating consequences for global energy markets and international trade routes. Iranian missiles struck 4 strategic locations across Israel on Tuesday, including a direct hit in central Tel Aviv that injured at least 6 civilians, marking a dangerous escalation in the ongoing conflict between the two nations. Israeli health officials confirmed the casualties while reporting significant damage to infrastructure in the targeted areas. Meanwhile, Iranian authorities reported that a critical gas supply line in southwestern Iran was struck overnight, suggesting continued retaliatory actions from Israeli forces. Iranian leadership dismissed any reports of potential peace negotiations as fabricated news designed to manipulate financial markets, effectively closing the door on immediate diplomatic solutions. The missile strikes represent the most significant direct attack on Israeli urban centers in recent weeks, raising fears that the conflict is entering a more destructive phase with higher civilian casualties. Regional allies are expressing growing concern that the escalating exchange of attacks could spiral into a broader Middle Eastern war, potentially drawing in other nations and disrupting global oil supplies. International observers warn that without immediate intervention, the conflict threatens to destabilize the entire region's delicate security balance. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has declared his nation's commitment to irreversibly cementing its nuclear weapons status, expressing explicit pride in the country's rapid expansion of nuclear capabilities and missile technology over recent years. During a significant policy speech, Kim characterized the nuclear program's acceleration as the correct strategic choice for North Korea's future, signaling no intention to pursue denuclearization despite international pressure and sanctions. The announcement comes as intelligence reports indicate North Korea has significantly enhanced both its nuclear arsenal and delivery systems, developing more sophisticated intercontinental ballistic missiles capable of reaching distant targets. Kim's defiant stance represents a direct challenge to international diplomatic efforts aimed at reducing nuclear proliferation on the Korean peninsula and undermines years of multilateral negotiations. This nuclear posturing occurs amid heightened global tensions, with multiple international conflicts already straining diplomatic resources and attention. As regional powers focus on Middle Eastern conflicts, North Korea's renewed nuclear ambitions could force a dangerous recalculation of security priorities across East Asia, potentially triggering an arms race that destabilizes the entire Pacific region.